welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, an intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here to do the weekly tarot reading for the signs of Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius for the week of March 20th through to the 26th. So this is just for this week, and then we'll get back to the regular format. Okay, so the first sign is for Virgo. We want messages for the sign of Virgo. I've been doing this all day. Okay, no, come on now. Come on, work with me here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't stop until I feel it. Maybe this is it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. One more. It's not quite it. There we go. That's it. All right. 3-card draw for each sign. The beginning, the middle, and the end of each week. Of the week. Sorry. First card. Had her earlier. Okay. Okay. So the first card I pulled for you, Virgo, is the Queen of Swords, and she's all about resilience. And Virgos are all about resilience as far as I'm concerned. This card, the keywords are intelligence and independence and leadership, insight, intolerance, and justice. The advice of the card is to be ready to make some strong decisions or to respond even to a female. This is a female energy who can make final decisions for you. I'm hearing banker, bank investment, putting your trust into somebody else to make decisions for you as well. She's very highly driven. She commands respect. She stands her ground. She doesn't back down from anybody. This is a really strong, strong woman who knows her stuff. She's extremely confident and very well learned. She's highly educated. This is somebody you can literally just put the most important things to you in your life, such as, let's say, your finances in her hands. The care of your family in her hands as well. And not lose any sleep over it and not worry about how she's making out, because this person this is somebody that has it together, and she demands a lot of respect, and people give it to her. She does put her own interests first, which works well for her, because if she doesn't take care of herself and put her own interests first, she's no good to anybody else's. So that's the way she plays the game of life. She can be charming. And she can laugh. She's quick with a laugh. She has a sense of humor, but she suffers no fools. So if you do approach this person, make sure, if you're looking for some kind of support or some kind of guidance, have what you need in point form written down and ready to go, because she doesn't have time for the mulling over. You're not sure, and you think this and maybe that. She wants to see facts all down, point form on paper, so she can cleanly and efficiently get down to business without wasting any time. She doesn't like to waste time, and unless you're serious, don't even go near her. Like I said, she suffers no fools, this woman. She'll cut you right off at the knees. Doesn't bother her a bit. Let's see here if there's anything else in this card. No, that's it for this card. Okay. Your next card, Virgo, is the Page of Wands, all about creativity. And we all know pages are all about somebody bringing you messages, usually a young person, anywhere between the ages of, say, 15 to 28, maybe, in around there. That's just a general overall rule for that card. I'm going to get my book out on this one moment. We want the, oh, there he is right there. The book's been cooperating with me today. So I'm just going to read verbatim from the book, and then I'll put my own 2 cents in. The page is charming, and he's chatty, and he brings great news about creative projects, travel plans, and new work. In relationships, he or she reveals a fun flirtation. An additional meaning of the card is the influence of a creative person, a writer, an actor, an artist, a dancer, or a musician, or that you are discovering your own creative potential at this time. Now is the time to express yourself in words, in pictures, in dance, music, and through any other creative pursuit you enjoy. I'm hearing PowerPoint presentation for somebody, bringing a message. You're picking up on a message that's being presented in a PowerPoint presentation by somebody within the age group of up to 28 years old. And this is going to affect you in a very personal way. It's going to bring about some financial gains as well, or foot in the door. I'm hearing foot in the door. Given direction, finding direction from this page. And that's the messages that are being brought to you. For those of you that are looking to go through transitions in your life, you're going to find it here. Within this is the middle of your week. That's pretty heavy, important stuff. King of Swords in the last part of your week. It's all about ambition. Ambition. I'm hearing plans made over the weekend. Brainstorming over the weekend for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading, which may or may not resonate with some or all of you. This is a man who is clever. He's a strong leader in business. He is a great strategist. He has charm and a lot of ambition. He can exert pressure. He can offer calm, logical judgment. Legal issues may draw attention right now. And the king is, in some cases, this is the U card. In some cases, you will be depending on your logical approach. The energies right here, right now, stay logical. Leave emotionality out of everything come the weekend. Plans are to be made, new plans being drawn up, new ideas for some of you into next fall. For some reason, I'm hearing into next fall. Big changes. Always look at your facts. Don't get mixed up with fantasy. Sit back and wait and see what manifests if you have to. You do have a little bit of time on your side. Careful when you're making decisions. Make sure your facts are in order there as well. Do your homework. You've got a little bit of grace time that'll allow you to do that. It's a bit of wiggle room before everything kicks in solid and starts to grow and move forward on its own. Any kind of projects that you have on the go right now, any big decisions that you're making right now, make sure you have your facts in order. Feeling the heat off of that card right there. Keyword is fairness and balance, decisions and strength, justice and support. So that, dear Virgo, is your reading for the week. I hope that resonated with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. So now on to the next sign of Libra. Yeah, I must have just taken throw them all up in the air and get it over with here. I tell ya. Come on now. Come on. Don't do that to me. Libra. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Sakes. Come on now. There. That's it. All right, Libra. Okay. Good. You again. Don't like to see that card that much. Okay, first card I pulled for you, Libra, is Queen of Wands. It's all about passion and practicality. I'm hearing keep your head on straight. Keep your head on straight. You're feeling passion, yes, you are. But on the other hand, you have to remain practical. So, your first impulse, Libra, is to float off into La La Land, to find your happy place. And the energy, the card is telling you, you need to stay grounded right now. You can't afford to float off anywhere. This queen is a passionate and talkative and very dynamic woman. She leads by example, and she asks for others to fulfill their potential. She tries to bring the best out in everybody. She speaks from her heart. Her communications with others, she finds are vital. And she finds that people that are more closed off to their own emotions are extremely frustrating to her, and she can't reach them, and she doesn't even want to waste her time. So if you close yourself off, this woman could be a great aid to you. This could be just the energy as well from the card. It could be coming into play, and spending a little bit of time visiting within your life. And if you're too closed off, you're going to miss an opportunity. There is what's going to happen. So this can also be the you card in this reading as well, Libra. This could be you. And the card is here to tell you, and this energy is telling you that it is time to honor your talents. And this woman could actually be somebody who could be an aid to you and help you along those lines of honoring your talents, of showcasing, like in an art gallery, this kind of a thing. So the advice of the card is to follow your intuition and to make the best decisions in your relationships and in your work projects. Stay grounded. You can float off later, but right now you need to stay in the now and you need to stay real. Keywords are leadership, creativity, intuition, strength, relationships, and one of my favorite words is integrity. Keep your integrity about you no matter what. Don't take any shortcuts because it could cost you your integrity, and then you'll be laying there at night going, what did I do? Oh God, what did I do? You don't want to have regrets. Do it the right way the first time. That's the beginning of the week. All right, and your second card for the middle of the week is Judgment. It's all about self-reflection. We're coming down to the integrity thing again. That's an overshadowing onto this card. Okay, self-reflection and questioning your own integrity. How far do you want to go and what do you want to risk? That's what I'm hearing. It's time to revisit the past, taking stock before moving on. You may muse on happier times. You may discover some unfinished business from the past as well. And you may visit somebody from the past to get some answers that you're seeking. You may ask if you did the right thing way back in the day. And another meaning of this card is spiritual connection, linking with those in the spirit world, such as your guides, angels, and loved ones that have passed before you. You're thinking of giving somebody from your past a second chance. The card is also saying, don't be so hard on yourself if you didn't give somebody a second chance from your past, because that is coming to the I'm seeing a relationship being revived, thoughts going into trying it again. Maybe some of you are feeling, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I jumped to conclusions and I shouldn't have done that. Keywords are contemplation, self-judgment, guilt, second chances, spirituality, and memories. So it's very strong there. With Venus in retrograde, there's a lot of people coming there and being pulled back. They're pulled into the future, out of the past right now. So this could be an old flame, is what it could be. For some of you, general reading, please remember that. And the last card, at the last of the week, it's the Lovers, and it's all about choices. I always say, look at this card really good, because sometimes the artwork on the card will reflect a big meatier part of what the meaning of the card is. If you look very closely, you can see that their tails or fins, whatever you'd like to call them, are intertwined. But if you look at his is over hers. And if you look, he has her by both arms. And she has one hand by his side. The other hand is out and pushing off. She's turning her face away. And he's looking directly into her face. And it's real plain to see what's going on there. Talk to me. She's saying no. He's saying, listen to me. She's saying, let me go. I'm leaving. And he's saying, no, you're not. We're going to discuss this. I'm not letting you go. And she's ready to push off at any second. That's what the body language says. So that could be going on for some of you in a literal sense. So the card is showing you also that you reach a turning point. A decision must be made, either in financial investments or for your future in one way or another, in some shape or form. Also, for some of you, changes in your home. That means moving, packing up, finding a new home, leaving home, and basically, the word I'm looking for home, where you can say, this is it, I'm home. Be that with a person or be that in a place. It could go either way. For some of you, are going to walk away from relationships. Your bonds and your communications are going to go through a breakdown. For some singles, there's new love on the horizon, new love coming your way. Top of the world kind of thing, floating on air kind of thing, pinch me, is this real kind of thing. So I see a lot of smiling going on, a lot of self-contentment. I hear the word awesome. Awesomeness is what I'm hearing. Your advice is to make choices based on the bigger picture and wait for the right wait for the right person to come along. Don't get distracted by a flirt. So know to tell the difference. Be wise enough to tell the difference between somebody that's just flirting with you and pulling your chain to somebody that's sincere, and they're really truly interested, and they really are looking to make a go of something here with you. The keywords are love and commitment, future plans, maturity, emotions, separation, and dedication. And that, Virgo, is your reading. All right, on to the next sign. And the next sign we have, that was Libra. I'm sorry, Libra. That was Libra. The next sign is Scorpio. So I did Virgo just before this one. So that was for Libra. Good luck, Libra, with that. And this is for Scorpio. And I don't know why I'm all thumbs today. The sting of Scorpio. They're not all about stinging and pain. They're mysterious, they're interesting, they're fascinating, they're loyal. They have determination and grit. They usually see relationships and things through to the end. They don't walk away and they don't give up. Not ever. Not when it's something they want. They have a part of them too, but they don't show to very many people. And some never show to people at all. Not ever. And that's that mysterious shadow that is Scorpio. All right, this is it. Here's your card, Scorpio. Wow. Nice. Oh, that's not bad at all. All right. So the first card that I pulled for you is the World, and it's all about regeneration. And this is the first of the week, regeneration. You're open to regenerating, to renewal. You're ready for it now. You're ready to find success as well. And you can smell it. You can smell the success right around the corner. You can almost see it. You can almost touch it. You can almost taste it. You're that close. Some of you are going to find yourselves on the end of a celebration as well. There's going to be something for you to celebrate. A completion, a phase completed, a job well done, a relationship landmark, engagements for some, marriage for others, cohabitating for others, and breakups for others. All right, because that is in there. This is a general reading. Some of you are going to be going to take a break, and you're going to do a little bit of traveling as well. So the world is your oyster for some of you right now. Celebrate what you can celebrate. Try to lean more toward the positive side of life right now. Keep an optimistic outlook right now. It's very important as well. Embrace any opportunities that come your way. You don't have to commit to them, but you can try them. At least keep an open mind is what I'm hearing. Keep an open mind. Your keywords are success and completion, celebration, new beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. And this is kind of a heavy card for a Monday, but some of you have been waiting for this. And for some of you, if you're not like me, you don't care about Mondays the same as every other day of the week. But for some of you, this has been a long time coming. Completion of something going on, different phases, you know, projects at work, projects at home, so you can move on to the next thing to bring that missing piece in that needs to be done. You've been looking forward to, chomping at the bit. I can't wait till this is done so I can get into that part of it. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Okay, so the second card in the middle of the week is Queen of Pentacles. She's all about kindness. She's all about kindness. And the key words for her are generosity and love, fertility, money, comfort, nature, children, animals. Advice is to be hands-on at this time, to get involved where you can get involved. Don't back away from anything. Don't shy away from anything. You're going to find, some of you find yourself wanting to get practical help and share your knowledge with those who need it most. I had this earlier, and I'm hearing the same thing for those who are less fortunate. Help somebody up the corporate ladder, even if you have to. Somebody in an entry-level position that's gotten frozen there, and they're stuck there, and they should have moved up a long time ago. You're going to have a hand in getting them out of the entry-level position, like in the corporate world, that kind of a thing. Of course, she represents money as well. So, I mean, the Pentacles always do. A lot of this is creative projects as well. Creativity coming to the forefront for you at this time, Scorpio, as well. This woman is the wise helper of the deep. She's somebody we all want on our side. Sometimes this comes off as the U card as well. There's going to be your key tasks on spending your money right now. Watch what you're spending your money on. Make sure that it is a long-term investment, not a short-term investment. You'll recognize this woman. She's very, very down to earth. She's a very down to earth person. She's easygoing. Things will come easily for some. She's all about ease. She's all about, see if it's just the energy that's going to apply to you, Scorpio. This is somebody, this energy, you're going to feel a shift. And the shift is one of ease. Some blocks are going to vanish that were there before, that you were what-ifing about, thinking that you were going to run into problems. Those problems are non-founded. They're just unfounded, and there's nothing for you to worry about as far as that goes. And your next card, Major Arcana, Angel of the Ocean, and she represents healing. This is at the end of your week. And some of you, after the week you have, I'm feeling huge changes and renewals. You're going to need to spiritually, mentally, and emotionally take a break and rest up over the weekend. This mermaid is the angel of the ocean, and she carries the infinity symbol as well. So that's very, you can see here that the sideways H, she has her arms like infinity. Some things that happen now, I'm thinking one or two things over the one thing over the weekend for some of you is going to carry on for a long, long, long time. Years. Decision that you're going to make. A situation you're going to allow yourself to be in, to find yourself in, is going to carry for a long, long time. Such as engagement or married. Maybe some of you are getting married on the weekend, and it's for the long haul, and great success lies ahead. This card also shows up, and her purpose is to bring you harmony to the emotional, the mental, the physical, and the spiritual side of life. She is a peacekeeper. She also heals past trauma, and she helps to bring balance and restore balance back to your mind, balance back to your body physically, even for some finances as well. For some of you, your finances are going to take a priority. Come on the weekend, be careful how much money you spend. Don't go overboard. Don't look for your comfort, but don't go beyond your comfort. Just say, I'd like to have this. I'd like to buy that this week. I think I'll go shopping for this because it's going to make me feel better. It's going to make me, that's fine, but don't go overboard with it. get what you need, and then go home. This angel is here to guide you through any stressful times that may come up on you towards the weekend as well. The advice is to work a little bit of magic if you're able to, and reconcile your opposites. Try to make peace with anything that isn't copacetic. If things aren't tickety-boo in your world, you need to go and spend part of the weekend straightening these things out. It's going to be highly important for you. Keywords are balance and patience, flow, angels, and finances are highlighted as well. There is your week, Scorpio. I hope that resonated with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now on to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I believe in shuffling the cards really well. I know some tarot readers, they go 1, 2, 3 and they're done, or they cut them, or some don't even do that, but I believe I need new cards. These are wearing out. I've got them completely worn. Oh, right there. All right, Sagittarius. Wow, that's coming up again. King of Wands. I think that's the third time I've seen him today. 4 of Cups. Boredom. And your third card at the end of the week. Queen of Swords again. She has been in every reading so far, if I remember correctly. At least almost every reading. So when you have the King of Wands, he's the king of practicality. Absolutely. And there he is. He's a man of action. He's engaging and inspiring, and he's a leader. This guy is a guy where you can spy him across a crowded room full of people, and you spy his face, and you're watching him to feel him out. You can tell what kind of a mood he's in, how approachable he is. That's a dead giveaway of who this person is if they manifest into a real person at the beginning of your week. So some of you may be wanting to go towards him. This guy, his feelings always show. And this guy has a lot of connections as well as far as people go. And he's a traveler. This could be the you card. This could be you in the reading. Because there's really not necessarily a gender that's assigned. The card's advising you to find practical solutions to your problems right now. Don't be looking outside the box. Stay within the lines. Remain practical. It's going to serve you well. Oh, excuse me. I am not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. Lack of oxygen to the brain here. The advice of the card is explore your passions. And step out a little bit. Step out of your comfort zone a little bit. It will do you good. It'll serve you well, and it'll broaden your horizons and your outlook. It'll be a learning experience for you. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. It's really strongly encouraged by this card. Your keywords are energy, creativity, power, passion, wisdom, freedom, and openness. Your second card, 4 Cups. It's all about boredom. I'm so bored. I'm here on hump day. Wednesday. Wednesdays usually are. Middle of the week, it's the most boring day of the week. The advice of this card is to look for inspiration, renew your faith. Life is going to, and the universe will bring you what you need as you need it. Things are going to come a little easier to you now. Some of you are going to take notice of that and remember this, what you're hearing here. Oh, wow, that was in my reading. These last couple of things in the last couple of days have come real easy. I didn't have to fight for what I was trying to get or where I was trying to go. When the 4 arrives, you are actually, as far as the eyes of the universe, you're looking better than ever. Your whole situation, your life situation, everything's feeling better. And you know that everything's looking up. Some of you, on the other hand, there's the other side of that, could be feeling a little dissatisfied and are kind of in a pity mode going, well, you know, I don't believe there's anything better out there. I don't think there's any better. Like, I'm never going to meet anybody I really fall in love with. And I'm never going to have a really good job. And I'm just going to go into my shell and I'm just going to slam the cover shut. And that's a pity party. And you need to haul your head, I'll be polite, back out of that shell. All right? You need to put a little bit of effort in. That's what the card. It's a highly emotional card. So your emotions are riding a little high. They're unstable right now. So there's like this seesaw thing going on, and you're trying to find a small party is trying to find middle ground. You got to try a little bit harder to make these things come into play. You're in the driver's wheel, okay, of your life. It's you, not anybody else. So people can influence you, and people can push upon you, and can impress upon you, and they can impose upon you. But at the end of the day, final decisions are all yours, and you can't give anybody else the onus about that. Your keywords are stagnant. That's where you're going to be. Despondent, disillusionment, self-protection, a need for change. And there's rigidity and stubbornness. So you have to get past that. You really have to get past that, Sagittarius. The last card at the end of the week, Queen of Swords, she's all about resilience. And for some of you, you will bounce back. And some of you are searching for a way to bounce back. Your keywords are intelligence and independence and leadership, insightfulness, intolerance, and justice. Some of you are looking for justice. Where is the justice in this world? That's what I'm hearing. Some of you are feeling that way. Where is the justice in this world? The advice of this card is to be ready to take and make some very, very strong decisions. This card is highly driven. The motivation behind this card can be highly driven. You got to be careful not to trip over your own 2 feet. Get so excited that you're not seeing straight. That's what I'm hearing. Don't listen to any fluff. Over the weekend, somebody coming to you and telling you a story that holds no solidity to it at all. They're gonna spin a yarn and claim that it's all true, and it's not. So just remember that. That was a quick reading, but that's your reading. That's it. That's it, Sagittarius. Hope you liked it, and I hope it resonated with you. I can't wait to get back to the regular stuff because the readings are become a little longer, and I can get more out of the cards that way. So the next sign that we're reading for here today is Capricorn, and then Aquarius. Did I do them right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yes, all right. Capricorn. Cappies. Oh, this one went along a lot faster. The readings on the second video. Anybody looking for the other first 6 signs, they are on another video. I wasn't going to make a 2-hour video because that's what it would have turned out to be had I kept all 12 together. So I've broken it into 2 and split them up. Capricorn. Every shuffle. All right, there's your cards right there. First card at the first of the week, 6 of Wands, success. We all want success on a Monday. Middle of the week, the Knight of Cups, all about proposals. Third card, the Queen of the Ocean, she's all about abundance, and that's on your weekend. So that's pretty good. Those cards are good. So we've got the 6 of Wands, and Wands are all about practical things. It represents success for Monday. This card brings you success, and it even offers Even after putting so much hard work in that you thought, I'm never going to get this off the ground. It's too hard. It's too difficult. There's too much of a challenge, but you will. Cards are to tell you that. See it through. Stick it out. It's going to be worth it in the end. Um, Others are even going to be impressed with your tenacity, is what I'm hearing. They'll almost want to become your followers because you've made such an impression. Some of you, general reading, some of you have made a huge, huge, huge impression on others. I'm feeling some of you are feeling a little shy about that, almost embarrassed. But the thing is that you deserve this notoriety. You deserve the accolades because this is something that you really had to work hard. You even surpassed your own expectations. So there's a lot of inner pride going on, and you're really, really floating on air about this, but you're trying not to show it out here. You want to remain modest, all these good things. Some of you too, moving away from that, are looking at maybe a new romance that is begin. Some of you are discovering you're falling in love, and some of you are discovering you want to put out a proposal of marriage as well. Some of you have been in a relationship for a long time, and now's the time. Looking at a summer wedding, and maybe into the fall. So the advice of the card is to don't hold back, because this is your time to shine, and you do deserve success because you've worked so very, very hard for it. You've done a lot of sacrifices as well, Capricorn. I'm sensing there's been a lot of sacrifices and a lot of things that you used to hold tight and close to you and say, I'm never giving that up and I'm never letting that go. That's mine, 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 mine. There's no way. Your arms have fallen and said, I can't do it anymore, and you're letting it go. And really, in the bigger picture, it's the best thing and the best move you make, and you're going to find that out down the road. Keywords are victory, education, awards, love, proposals, strength, and ceremony. Second card is the Knight of Cups, and he's all about proposals. I want to pull my book on here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Whoa. I'll read you verbatim what's on the book here. A romantic, idealistic man has a proposal for you. Charming and magnetic, he tells a great, great story. I don't really need to read the book. But anyways, what it is because of his charm, and he is magnetic. He has a way of pulling people in with his ideas and his schemes. And he may even offer love to some of you. And here's the thing. He believes his own wild stories. He believes his own dreams. He's just not a realist. His feet aren't firmly planted on the ground. He's a dream boy. Everything with him is dreams. This guy's also more comfortable with fantasy than practicality. His words may be captivating, but meaningless in the real world, and you cannot trust him to be consistent, so be very, very careful. And this is right in the middle of the week. You got to be careful. If something sounds too good to be true, is what I'm hearing, it's too good to be true. Turn your back and walk away. Your advice is to judge by actions rather than words. It's worth testing this person's intentions before you go along with any of his foibles. Keywords are offers and dreams, illusions, imagination, fantasy, love, and infatuation. Careful of infatuation. You want to be real careful there. Your last card at the end of the week is the Queen of the Ocean. Wow, what a card. She represents abundance. So this is the mother card of the tarot, of this tarot deck anyway. She brings happiness and abundance. She also predicts contentment. For those of you that are in relationships, a loving partner, a loving family, and comfort is a major word here, comfort. This card's here to reassure you that for those of you feeling in need of anything, that your needs will be met. Absolutely, the card here is here to tell you that this will happen on the weekend. Money is going to flow again as well. Somebody's gotten a raise on Friday. What a way to start your weekend off. Somebody got a raise and money's going to start flowing fatter, quicker, coming more with ease. Whoa, that was strong. Money that's more, mucho grande, more money. And the bank account starts doing, where the bank account was just slowly, slowly trying to save. Now it's going to be going 3 times faster than it has ever for some of you. Congratulations about that. There'll be harmony at home, spiritual growth, stability, creativity, fertility for some, pregnancy for others. Time is, the advice is time is now, the time is to grow now and evolve, and invest in love, invest in your home, invest in projects. Your keywords are growth and nurture, home, love, fertility, going forth, comfort, and generosity. And that is your reading for Capricorn. So I hope that resonated with you, and I hope you liked that reading. Now on to the last sign of Aquarius. I feel bad for Aquarius because they've been last, I don't know how many readings now, but your turn's going to come. You're going to be bumped up to the first before you know it. Not to worry. Eventually. Eventually. Now, let's see. Come on now. These readings are too short, I think. I like squeezing every last message out of the cards. You can't do that with these readings. You can only just kind of touch on them. I try to bring forth as much as I can. I'm Canadian, so I talk fast. I think we're told we talk fast. So fast. But, yeah, I like a more relaxed atmosphere. I don't know, and I know some people like their readings. They don't like them over 5 minutes long, and that's great. That's your thing. Other people say they can't be long enough. They could just sit there and forever and listen to their sign and their reading. This is for Aquarius. Do I dare? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. That's a good song. Somebody wrote in the other day and left a comment, said the age of asparagus. Oh my goodness, you guys crack me up at times. You're so funny. All right, here we go, Aquarius. First guy. Oh my goodness, really? All right. Again, you're kidding me. Okay. Here we go. Very first card, 10 of Pentacles, and it doesn't get much better than that. This is an excellent card. It's here to tell you that some unexpected money is going to come into you. Either through, it could be through a lottery win, a windfall, an inheritance. It's being given to you. You haven't earned this. This is something being given to you. And there'll be, for some of you, you will be celebrating this, actually. A time of celebration. For some of you, family gathering is in the cards as well. And all pretenses, all grudges, all annoyances will be dropped. Normally, the family get-together, some of you dread them. You say, I have to go. I have no choice. But I'm really, really dreading going because, you know, Uncle Bill and Aunt Ethel, they drive me crazy. And then there's my cousins that I can barely stand to be in the same room with. I just don't want to go. But this one's going to be different. This is a really feel-good celebration. And there's none of that going on. And you're going to be shocked by that as well, is what I'm hearing. So, for some, there will be, when you're at this gathering, there could be an announcement of love. Someone making a declaration to somebody else, public declaration within the celebration, within the family unit. And some will be commitments, some will be engagements, some will be married, and some will be cohabitating. Two people moving, they're letting everybody know we're taking it to the next level. Your keywords are love and luck, money, generosity, family, and completeness. This is an excellent card, and this falls in at the first of the week. I envy you. I'm so jealous. I wish this was mine. I really do. Your next card is the King of Wands, and it's all about practicality. He's the king of practicality. So He's a man of action. He's engaging and inspiring. He's a leader. His feelings always show. There's no second guessing this guy. Everything with him is up front and center. He doesn't hide anything. Only when he retreats, it's because something is bothering him. Something is upsetting him. So he retreats to himself, and he doesn't want to be bothered when he gets like that. If you know somebody like that, give them their space. He's trying to figure out how to handle a situation and how to do it right. Rather than be rash and act on something, he's thinking it through, is what he's doing. He may be thinking it through over you. You think about that. Look for practical solutions to any problems that you have right now. This guy, as a hint as well of who he could be, he's attached to an awful lot of people, in connection with a lot of people, in connection with travel as well. This guy tends to travel more than you do. Put it that way. And this is a general reading. Please remember that. The advice is to explore your passions, to look for, step out of your comfort zone and look at unconventional things, go to unconventional people, watch and absorb things that are foreign to you and different things that you've never really experienced before. You're looking to broaden your horizons, which is wonderful for you. You're more open-minded now to the world. You've matured a little bit, so you're ready to even step into, like, I'm seeing somebody traveling away, and I'm seeing somebody, I don't know why I'm hearing the African continent, and there's a whole new way. Traditions are different, a whole different. It's almost, you're going to feel like a culture shock. This is a whole new world for you. The way people are, the way they live, the way they celebrate, the way they love, the way they eat, the way they, everything, the joie de vivre is coming forward, and you're picking up on this, and you're like, I'm scared, but I'm excited, a nervous excitement coming forward with that. This guy, that's what I'm hearing. Some of you on hump day, and in between the day or the day after, are going on a little trip. And the trip is going to have an impact on you in a very, very personal way. For some of you, it's business, but it's going to affect you in a personal way. You're going to see something you've never seen before, and you're going to be exposed to that, is what I'm hearing. So the key words for this card are energy, creativity, power, passion, wisdom, freedom, and openness. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. I'm hearing that. All right, the last card, Six of Cups. This is your weekend, all about reflection. So somebody from your past returns. There we go with Venus in the retrograde, and it's bringing all kinds of stuff, you know, and the emotions, because this is cups, right? So emotions that were grounded in the past and what you thought were left in the past are being brought forward. And you're, for some of you, being forced to deal with it. Just a few of you, the rest of you are looking forward to this, of revamping childhood memories, of catching up through that person on other people from the past, from the old hood. Whatever happened to so-and-so? Do you remember? There's going to be a lot of reminiscing. Do you remember this? And do you remember that? This is great. This is somebody you haven't seen. For some of you, for a few of you, not a lot, a few of you, it's an old flame coming back into the picture. And you may be even looking at toying with the idea of maybe making another whirlwind of it. Let's try it again. Maybe, you know, first time we were too rash, we were too young, we're older now, we know a little bit better. So your keywords for this are friendship and visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. And the cards are saying, please do not forget to play and enjoy yourself. And this was fun playing with the cards today. That is your reading, Aquarius. And that was the second video for all 12 signs of the zodiac for the week of March 20th through to the 26th. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It was a pleasure. Also, thank you for your subscriptions, for subscribing to the channel. The subscribers for this channel are the seabed floor that holds the waters of what is the Bay of Fundy. They are the solid foundation, because without them there'd be nothing. There'd be no point to me being here. I'd like to thank you for your shares, your thumbs up, your thumbs down, especially all your comments. The comments are awesome. I search out the comments. I always answer them. You can also find me on Twitter under, Twitter and Google and Blogspot, and on Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes Facebook group. You're more than welcome to all come in and join us there. We have a lot of fun sometimes in there. I do things there that I don't do here on YouTube. I put on I do this once in a while, free pendulum reading. And that's my way of thanking the people that support the channel. So, from my heart to yours, if you're ever looking for me, you know where you can find me, eh? Right here, waiting on the next high tide. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you in a week. Bye-bye.